Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, can you guys hear me now? I know I'm just saying this, it'll take about 15 or 20 seconds before I can see your responses. But this is Alpha One, has a great opportunity here tonight to become a third opponent in the WrestleMania main event. We could have DX. There we go. Yes, I've been speaking for a while, hadn't heard anything until you guys let me know that you could not hear the commentary. But this is the man who really holds the fate of Alpha One in his hands. If Tyrant wins here tonight, Alpha One gets kept out of that championship opportunity at WrestleMania. But if this man right here, the winner, you can see on his shirt, the winner of the XCW first ever Royal Rumble match, if this man right here defeats Alpha One, then he will in fact get his one-on-one match that he desires, and then he has earned by winning the Royal Rumble against Brian Nash. He wants that rematch that he feels, was simply a complete slip, a complete mistake that lost to Brian Nash at the Royal Rumble. Tyrant wants to turn things around for the main event of WrestleMania. The leader of D-Generation X here tonight to take on the de facto leader of XCW's NWO Wolfpack, Alpha One. The man who runs his own brand. Not only is he able to help run this NWO faction here over in XCW, he not only runs his own brand of action, an entire show by himself, the AZW. He runs that brand as well as moonlighting basically as a wrestler. Doing both of these things is a very difficult task. But here tonight, he has a ultimate opportunity. But that man right there, not only does he not want to face a second man in that championship match at WrestleMania, but he hates Alpha One. These two men have been fighting for a long time, and we're about to see them competing in the center of the ring. And here it goes, folks. Match is underway. I myself got to go with Tyrant only for the fact that on our last show I said that if KJB, Mr. King Just Believe, could not defeat Tyrant, then there was no hope for Alpha One. But that actually doesn't apply. Alpha One does have an opportunity here tonight, but I don't know. He has just been struggling so much recently. It would be hard for me to see Tyrant lose to him here tonight. And early on, things are going Tyrant's way. But we have seen that does not necessarily mean you're going to win a matchup. Envy Wilson was dominating Jackson Jordan for a long time before Jackson Jordan came back and won that match. JS, can you return at Mania? I don't know exactly how I'm running Mania yet, but maybe you can return at WrestleMania.
And he hits the drop kick. What impact?
Tyrant don't care. He will kill all of XCW, says Nick Nitro. Hashtag Tyrant's going to kill you. DX is saying that they are 1-1 with the Birds of Prey. Right here, collision. Alpha One off the collision, trying to hit a right hand. Tyrant able to catch it. Tries to hit him with that sweet chin music. Both men try to go for one a lariat, the other for an enziguri. Both men miss. Tyrant, though, knocking him back into the corner. Oh, no. Don't do it. Oh, that reverse STO. Face first into that second turnbuckle. And this is a submission match. Already early on going for a submission. But there are rope breaks in this match. And he had to let him go as Alpha One had his foot underneath the rope. I wonder why DX is giving me grief about my shirt, says Ricky Brown. Hold on, DX leader right here. Tyrant smashing Alpha One onto the ground. That pickup powerbomb somehow pops back up to his feet, blocks that punch attempt, and now continues the assault on Tyrant. But Tyrant beats him to the punch with that grapple, throws him hard into the corner, trying to follow up here. Tyrant gets reversed. Alpha One, nice knee to the gut. Alpha's got him. No reversal. Takedown by Tyrant right there. Tyrant right here, taunting him. Right here, following it up with that huge elbow to the chest. Tyrant pounding the ground. He wants to finish this off. Might be going for a signature move very soon. That was not it. As Alpha One now throwing him to the far corner, smashes him hard into the turnbuckle, and he crumples to the ground. JS, I know you weren't here for our last episode. The United States and European titles are being combined into one championship, the Intercontinental title. We will have a brand new championship brought into the fold at WrestleMania. Who will be fighting for that championship is still unknown, but that will be revealed very soon. Not here tonight, but definitely on the next episode or two of XCW. Right there, nice pop to the back. Tyrant taken down by Alpha One, but quickly got back to his feet, able to hit that drop kick to the chest. Remember, folks, this is a submission match, and he has got this leg maneuver locked in right here. He is pulling back and pulling back. Alpha One not giving up just yet. Two different submission holds by Tyrant, not enough to make Alpha One tap out. And now nice reversal there by Alpha One. Oh, I thought it was going to springboard attack. Instead, springboard right in front of Tyrant. Use some momentum, pulled him forward for a nice neck breaker. Now he is going for his first submission move of the hold of the night. That very nice dragon sleeper. Not enough to put Tyrant, not enough to make him tap out thus far. Jackson Mania, hashtag DX Mania. It's very possible that Nick Nitro versus Jackson Jordan could be the main event. I'm sorry, not the main event, the Intercontinental Championship match at XCW. Those two men are the current champions, but we normally almost always have championship rematch clauses, and those two men who lost here tonight have not had a chance to retake those championship belts. We'll find out possibly what is going to happen with those rematches going forward, but not here tonight. We are in our final match of the evening, and it looked like Alpha One might have been setting up for a signature move of his own, but instead Tyrant beats him to the punch, and now Tyrant, after that one-handed chokeslam spinebuster, he is setting up for the big swing. He could disorient Alpha One here, and if he can quickly lock in a submission hold, might be able to pick up the win. Look at this. I thought might go for the Billy Goat's Curse, and instead hits that fall away slam. Tyrant now going for a submission hold, probably turns him over. This could be it. The camel clutch, one of the most classic holds in wrestling history. Alpha One, WrestleMania spot on the line, but Alpha One cannot take the pain. And Tyrant, not letting go of the hold either, held onto it for a good 3 or 4 seconds after the bell rang. Tyrant maybe trying to send his point here tonight that he is not kidding. He is not here to mess around. Alpha One gave it a pretty good try. I thought he was about to hit a signature move of his own, but Alpha One hit his signature, followed up with a big swing in the center of the ring. And instead of hitting that Billy Goat's Curse, locks in a second camel clutch. And just to rub it in a little bit more, held onto the move after the bell rang. And Tyrant has earned his XCW one-on-one championship match with Brian Tornado Nash. This match was painful. It was brutal. Both men had it going, but it did take that very painful submission hold to win the match. Tyrant saying, no, this is not about you. I don't want you raising my hand. I am the #1 contender. I just defeated the NW Wolfpack's Alpha One, and there's nothing and no one in my way that can stop me, including Brian Tornado Nash. That was like a Rusev match, says JS. No, that match really wasn't dominant. It was not a one-sided match. It was back and forth. I think they were both going for a signature move at the same time, but the signature finisher submission combination enough to put Alpha One away for the night. And folks, that is the end of our XCW Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Sorry about the 2 separate interruptions. Sorry about having to go MIA during the Nash versus Nash match. But DX here tonight wins 3 out of 4 matches. And they just crushed the dreams of Alpha One's WrestleMania Undisputed title hopes. They crushed Envy Wilson's hopes here tonight by giving him his 4th straight loss. They crushed the hopes of Jake Watson to once again walk out for the 3rd straight pay-per-view with that European title. DX, if it wasn't for Natalia's weak performance, as Nick Nitro says, they would have been walking out of here 4-0 with 3 championship belts and a singles match at WrestleMania. But they couldn't quite get it done all the way. But here tonight, we did see the Vigilantes, Brian Nash, pick up a win over his brother. We saw Vigilantes win the tag team championships back. We now have 2 championship belts in the Vigilantes. We have 2 championship belts in D-Generation X. Both of these teams currently seem to be fighting, the majority of these 2 groups fighting over the XCW championship belts. We have seen the Wolfpack have their opportunities. Alpha One had the shot for the world if he won this match. CJ had an opportunity this month to get into that U.S. title hunt. Maybe could have won the belt here tonight. Instead, it was Jackson Jordan that walks away. So the Wolfpack, even though they are currently the odd man's out, trying to get in there, trying to claw their way back into title pictures here, it is DX and Vigilantes vying for those top spots in the company at the moment. Tornado saying, congrats, Tyrant. I'll be waiting at WrestleMania. Whew, this was a nice pay-per-view, guys. We saw our very first ever tag team tornado Extreme Rules match. We saw a first ever steel cage women's match in XCW. We saw our first ever submissions match. You just saw it right there. We saw Brian Nash able to keep his rematch clause by defeating his brother via that submission hold. The Wolfpack can go to AZW and be superstars, says Tyrant. Well, the Wolfpack actually has their own faction over in AZW, but DX has taken over here tonight, and if things continue this way, if things cannot change for the XCW, DX might walk out of WrestleMania as basically the champions of everything. I mean, I don't know if anybody can stop this group right now, even the Vigilantes. But guys, that is our show for tonight. Thank you guys for watching live here on Twitch. Go ahead if you want to join us. Maybe try to get your superstar on the roster. Send me a message on my gamer tag on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Image Maker, no spaces. So let me know exactly what your character's name is, how to find him on Xbox Live, how to find him on the community creations, and we will see when and where we can get you to join that group. You can always check out our past broadcast on Twitch, where the past broadcasts are, as well as on YouTube. You can simply search for XCW Universe. You should find all of our episodes there as well. And here tonight, I want to say one last time, thank you guys. It's always fun to have you guys in the chat, even if we get disconnected, some people leave and don't come back. So that's it. Nick Nash says, can't wait to be 96. You got to win. The only way to ever get to a 96 here in XCW is to win the Hall of Fame induction nomination. But right here, right now, it is just all about DX, I guess. Here we go. See you guys, WrestleMania, just 5 episodes away.